Have you noticed a subtle dryness in your eyes lately? Or perhaps the words on a page seem a bit harder to grasp, even with your reading glasses on? If these small changes have been creeping into your awareness, you aren't imagining things. What you're experiencing is real, and it could be a quiet signal that your retina, the delicate, light-sensitive layer at the back of your eye, is beginning to show signs of wear. And here is a concerning truth. Your retina cannot feel pain. This means that damage can accumulate slowly, silently, and by the time you truly notice a difference, your vision may already be compromised. I'm not just talking about blurry letters. Vision loss can steal away the simple joys, the ability to recognize the faces of loved ones, the pleasure of getting lost in a good book, or the confidence to drive safely as twilight falls. It erodes your independence, your assurance, and your connection to the world you cherish. That is what makes it so profoundly heartbreaking. But there is good news. You are not helpless in this. You don't need to turn to expensive supplements or give up the routines that bring you comfort. There are simple, natural foods, tiny seeds, in fact, that can help you begin protecting your eyes today. In our time together, I will guide you through 3 powerful seeds that have been shown to reduce inflammation, improve circulation to your eyes, and support your body's natural moisture, all of which are especially crucial after the age of 70. If this feels helpful, I would love for you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Tell me, what have you been noticing with your own vision? And please, consider subscribing to Health 365 for more senior-friendly, science-backed guidance to help you stay strong and independent. Let us begin with our first seed. It's one you have likely heard of, but perhaps never realized could become your eye's new greatest ally. Something incredibly small that can make a world of difference. Have you heard of chia seeds? You've probably seen them sprinkled over yogurt or floating in a fashionable drink. They may seem like a passing trend, but for seniors, particularly those over 70, chia seeds can be a quiet, secret weapon in the fight to protect your vision. Here is why. After age 60, the retina becomes more vulnerable. Blood flow may not be as robust, inflammation can quietly settle in, and your eyes might start to feel dry, perhaps even gritty by the afternoon. Some people describe it as their eyes waking up tired. Others find themselves rubbing them more often or reaching for artificial tears just to feel comfortable. But because the retina has no pain receptors, the damage builds without a warning sign, until one day reading is a struggle. Faces are less defined, and driving at night becomes a frustrating, even dangerous endeavor. This is why nourishing the retina early and consistently is so vital. And as it happens, chia seeds are packed with the very nutrients your eyes are crying out for. For a start, chia is one of the richest plant-based sources of omega-3s, specifically a type called alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. You don't need to remember the name, but you should know what it does. It helps to calm inflammation in the retina and support healthy blood flow, which in turn can slow the progression of age-related macular degeneration, one of the leading causes of vision loss in seniors. If you're someone who avoids fish or finds fish oil supplements difficult to tolerate, chia is a gentle, plant-based alternative that won't interfere with most medications. It's a way to support your eyes with whole food, not pills. But omega-3s are not the only gift chia offers. These tiny seeds also contain lutein and zeaxanthin. two powerful antioxidants often found in expensive eye supplements. These nutrients act as internal shields, protecting your eyes from the oxidative damage caused by screen time, sunlight, and even reading under bright lights. Now, let's touch on another familiar issue: dry eyes. As we age, our bodies naturally produce fewer tears, resulting in that burning, itchy, sandy feeling that can worsen as the day wears on. When soaked in water, chia seeds form a soft, soothing gel. Consuming this gel helps to support your body's tear production and hydrate your eyes from the inside out. I had a patient named Elizabeth, a vibrant 76-year-old who struggled with dry, tired eyes every single afternoon. She began adding just 1 teaspoon of soaked chia seeds to her morning oatmeal. Within 3 weeks, she told me her eyes felt more awake. She was using eye drops less often, and her vision felt clearer upon waking. Even her eye doctor noted a visible reduction in retinal inflammation. That's the beauty of chia. It's simple, it's gentle, and it works quietly but powerfully when used with consistency. So how can you welcome chia seeds into your daily routine? It's wonderfully easy. You can stir a spoonful into your morning oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or soak them in water overnight for a gentle tonic to sip in the morning. They also work well in pudding, yogurt, or even homemade soups as they thicken liquids naturally. One very important note: never eat chia seeds dry. They are like tiny sponges that absorb a great deal of water, and without enough liquid, they can be difficult to digest. If you're new to them, start with just a teaspoon a day and slowly work your way up to a tablespoon. And if you are on blood thinners or blood pressure medications, it is always wise to speak with your doctor first. While natural, chia can have a mild effect on blood clotting for some individuals. What I love about chia seeds is how seamlessly they fit into a senior's life. You don't have to overhaul your diet. Just a spoonful sprinkled into something you already enjoy can give your retina, your tear ducts, and your blood vessels true, foundational support. So, if you've been struggling with dry, weary eyes, or have noticed a new glare or fuzziness where things once were crisp, try giving your eyes this small daily gift. Now that you understand how chia seeds support retinal health and moisture, let's move to our next seed, one that is especially powerful for the macula, the very center of your vision. If chia seeds are your retina's best friend, then flax seeds are a quiet guardian for your macula. This is the tiny yet mighty center of your vision that allows you to see the faces you love, to read the words on a page, or to watch the sunset outside your window. But after 70, the macula becomes one of the most vulnerable parts of the eye. It is responsible for the sharp, detailed vision that helps you read church bulletins, restaurant menus, or your grandchildren's text messages. When the macula weakens, the world begins to blur. Colors may seem faded, light can feel harsh, and everyday activities start to feel frustrating. This is why I always speak about flax seeds with my senior patients. They are one of the most powerful and affordable ways to nourish this critical part of your eyesight. Like chia, flax seeds are an excellent plant-based source of omega-3s, particularly ALA. But flax seeds contain a slightly higher concentration of ALA per gram, which is vital for reducing inflammation and protecting the photoreceptor cells in your macula, the very cells that let you see fine details and enjoy the contrast and depth of the world around you. And flax seeds offer something that chia does not: lignans. These are unique antioxidants found in very few foods, and flax seeds are brimming with them. Lignans act like natural bodyguards, neutralizing the free radicals that cause oxidative stress in your eye tissues. Less stress means better circulation, stronger capillaries, and a greater resilience to bright light. So many seniors tell me things like, "I feel like I'm squinting more these days," or "The glare from headlights at night just hurts my eyes." In many cases, these are the effects of macular stress and light sensitivity, two conditions that flax seeds can help to calm over time. But there's something else most people don't realize. Your gut health is directly linked to your eye health. It's called the gut-eye connection. When your gut is inflamed, it sends inflammatory signals throughout your entire body, including to your eyes. This is where flax seeds shine. They are rich in soluble fiber, which nourishes the good bacteria in your gut. This helps to reduce inflammation not just in your digestive system, but systemically, which benefits your retina and macula as well. Let me share a story. I once worked with a gentleman named Franklin, 74, who was complaining of red, itchy eyes and difficulty seeing in the evenings. He said streetlights were beginning to flare, and he had to squint to follow conversations in bright restaurants. We didn't change his medication or prescribe special eye drops. We simply added 1 teaspoon of ground flaxseed to his morning yogurt. After a month, he said something that has always stayed with me. "I feel like my vision doesn't get so tired anymore." He also noticed his digestion had improved. And during his next eye exam, the inflammation around his macula had noticeably decreased. Now, before you rush out to buy flax seeds, there is a crucial tip. They must be ground. Whole flax seeds often pass right through your digestive system, meaning you miss out on their precious nutrients. You can grind them yourself in a coffee grinder or buy them pre-ground. Once you have ground flax on hand, it's simple to use. Sprinkle it into cereal, oatmeal, or smoothies. It has no strong flavor and will disappear into whatever you're eating. But like chia, flax is high in fiber, so it's best to start slowly. Begin with a teaspoon a day and gradually increase to a tablespoon if your body tolerates it well. And as always, if you are taking blood thinners or have hormone-sensitive conditions, please consult your doctor first. What I love most about flax is its quiet consistency. It doesn't promise a miracle overnight. But over time, it can help reduce glare sensitivity, calm inflammation, and support the macula in its vital work, helping you see the world clearly and comfortably. Now, if dry, tired eyes are your biggest frustration, especially by day's end, then our next seed might just surprise you. In fact, it's probably already in your pantry. Let's talk about sunflower seeds. It's not a supplement or a new prescription. It's a simple snack. Most people think of sunflower seeds as something to be eaten at a ball game or tossed on a salad for a bit of crunch. Very few realize they are also one of the most underrated protectors of aging eyes, especially for those who struggle with dryness, irritation, or blurry vision at the end of the day. Here is why they are so important. Sunflower seeds are exceptionally rich in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps shield your eyes from oxidative stress. Over a lifetime, our eyes are exposed to countless invisible stressors: sunlight, pollution, bright indoor lighting, and the blue light from our screens. These factors can break down the delicate tissues in the retina, much like rust forming on metal. Vitamin E works to slow down that process, helping to protect your central vision and reduce the risk of age-related macular degeneration. But vitamin E isn't the only gift held within this small seed. Sunflower seeds also provide healthy monounsaturated fats, the very kind your eyes need to stay moist and comfortable. Many seniors describe that same gritty, scratchy feeling in their eyes by afternoon, or a burning sensation when they read or watch television. This happens when the tear film, the thin protective layer that keeps your eyes lubricated, begins to break down. The healthy fats in sunflower seeds help to rebuild and support that tear film, leaving your eyes feeling more hydrated throughout the day. These humble seeds also contain selenium and magnesium, two minerals that encourage the tiny blood vessels in your eyes to relax and remain open. This means more oxygen and more nutrients can reach your retina, allowing it to stay healthy and function at its best. I had a patient, Linda, 79, who still drives herself to choir practice twice a week. But she started to notice that by the time she drove home in the evening, her eyes felt heavy. Her vision seemed foggy around dusk, and she often felt a tight, pulling sensation behind them. We didn't give her new medications or change her glasses. We simply added 1 tablespoon of unsalted sunflower seeds to her afternoon snack, sprinkled over a small bowl of Greek yogurt with fresh berries. 3 weeks later, she told me, "I can drive home from practice without rubbing my eyes now. The tightness is just gone." It wasn't an instant miracle, but it was a real, lasting change born from one small habit. So, how can you begin? The key is to choose unsalted, shelled sunflower seeds, especially if you are mindful of your blood pressure. If you have dental issues or difficulty chewing, you can grind them into a powder and mix it into oatmeal, smoothies, or other soft foods. The flavor is mild, and they blend in easily. Start small. A teaspoon a day is a good beginning, working up to a tablespoon as your body adjusts. If you have gallbladder issues or a sensitive digestive system, it's always best to check with your doctor first. If you have been dealing with tired eyes, blurry evenings, or that uncomfortable pulling tension, please know you are not alone, and you are not powerless. This tiny seed may be one of the simplest ways to give your eyes the nourishment they need. Now that we've explored all 3 seeds, chia, flax, and sunflower, let's talk about how to turn this knowledge into a gentle, sustainable habit. Because supporting your vision doesn't need to be difficult. It just needs to be intentional. If you have stayed with me this far, I want to thank you. It means you care deeply, not just about your eyesight, but about your independence, your clarity, and your connection to the people you love. Please, remember this. You don't need to change everything at once. Just one small step, a spoonful of chia, flax, or sunflower seeds, taken with consistency, can support your vision in powerful ways. It isn't about perfection, it's about paying attention to your body and giving it the care it deserves. I have seen it work for so many of my patients, and I truly believe it can work for you too. So if our time together has offered you something helpful, a new idea, a simple habit, or just a bit of encouragement, please consider giving this video a like. I invite you to leave a comment below to share your own thoughts or experiences. And don't forget to subscribe to Health 365 for more simple, natural ways to stay strong and independent. You deserve to see the world clearly and to live your life fully. Let's take care of those eyes together.